right, let's go. It is what it is. CC is in the building. Yes, CC, make sure that you're following me. Yes, just hit the follow button if you want some great business tips. I'm happy to share with you tonight reasons why you need to use Carousel on Instagram. So I have my business page in here tonight. Typically, the business page, you don't know. It goes down on TikTok every night. So if you love the business tips that I've already given you, you're going to love us on TikTok. We go live on TikTok every night, walking on the treadmill, drinking 1 liter of water, taking 2 spoonfuls of the liquid collagen. And so we got a whole tribe over here. And so if you want to join us, I would love to see you over here on TikTok. So I decided to bring in the business page so you can see if you want more of this goodness, come on over here to the TikTok. So Francis is in the building. Hey, Francis, how you doing? So I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Of course, yes, I do have a cough drop in my mouth. Marilyn is in the building. How you doing? So hold on, let me share this again. Yes, so how? Yes, and of course, if you want to make sure you are part of the Pretty community, you want me to continue to give you all of these great business tips, strategies, hacks, marketing strategies, branding ideas. If you love this, all you got to do is, yes, continue to support with the stars on Facebook. Yes, that's the Pretty people. You can just give me some stars. I certainly appreciate you sharing and showing up. Ma'am. Yes, hello, gorgeous. Pepper Thomas in the building. How you doing, Miss Pepper? Say hi, Jerusha. I speak back, no worries. Yes. Okay, let me know where you're, what city you reside. That's good information for me. I know people in Chicago, New York, and Houston are my top 3 cities according to the analytics. And so when I look at the analytics, I'm just like, oh, they love me in Houston. They love me in New York, probably the Southern voice. And they're like, this girl, she talk funny. So I might be making people laugh, which is pretty cool too. Yes, thank you so much. If you are supporting the stars on Facebook, hello, gorgeous. Yes, I know for the business page, this is different for you at night, but I decided to bring you on in on the fun. So yes, I love having fun with the peoples. You guys keep me going. If I didn't see you, yes, it's difficult to keep yourselves motivated without the peoples. So I want to make sure that I show up and I share how it's possible that anybody, can do this if you're committed to the process. Lady Faithful in the building. Hey, Lady Faithful, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. Yes, the light is bright, but it's fine. No worries on Facebook. Evan, can you do everyone for me, please? So yes. So let's talk about it. Hi, gorgeous. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's get this party started. And I am definitely your girl. So if you are the type of person, you want a business and you know you need to create residual income, you understand the importance of having passive income, and you just don't know what to do. Yes, exactly. I know what that feels like. You probably want to follow. And so I just try my best to share what I know for sure. And so people don't understand. It's so much information. Every single day, there's a new hack, new app, new tool. Every single day, new AI feature. It's always something, right? But I just feel like once you know the basics, you're going to be fine. And so for me, I put together a course called the 3-Day Ride. So I wanted people to understand the basics of social media. And so all the platforms, they have similarities. Their algorithms are different, but in terms of how to market and brand, they have similarities. And so in the 3-Day Ride, I put this together just for you guys because I've been there where you are truly struggling online, like you don't get it. And so I wanted to make it more doable, easy, for people that are not super smart in technology. And, I wanted to make sure that for us, okay, us folks who sell, that we actually still win online, because I was winning offline. And so I was like, well, how do you win online? So I actually understand. So I probably understand more than you guys think. But But I think the difference is I'm determined, right, to get the results that I want and the level of people I want to help. So I keep going. So yes, so I can help you with that. So yes, thank you for joining me on Facebook. Yes, I see your beautiful faces. Hey, yes, Andrea is in the building. Hey, Andrea, let's get our walk on. Let's get this party started. So if you're joining me, I'm Jerusha. I'm a business coach, speaker. My background is radio and television. Worked in radio and television. I was on air by the time I was 19, and I loved it. Loved the industry. And then I decided to have a family. And so my son was a preemie, and I decided I don't want to work no more. I was like, I need to work from home. He's first. And so if you are anything like that, you just change. I don't know what happens. And I'm very independent, but I definitely wanted to make him first, right? In terms of care, in terms of he had some difficulties. And I just didn't want to go to a 9 to 5 no more. I just lost that passion to go work for somebody else. You know, even though I enjoyed that industry, I was like, yeah, I don't think this is for me. I'm bigger than this. I think I'm bigger than this. And so I decided to start a home-based business. And I went to the top of the company and I did all the things that you hear about. It's true. Okay. You can actually do a lot. You can accomplish a lot, but there are failures. So I don't want people to think, oh, everything's hunky-dory. No, no, no. I have failed a lot, but I also know success is right around the corner for those who want it. And so it's a feeling of gratitude when you see yourself accomplishing certain levels, and you love it and you want other people to experience it. And so I can tell you, I share what I know for sure. I've been an entrepreneur for over 18 years, almost 20, almost 2 decades. Okay. And I love sharing how you can do it faster. So my hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. So if that's you, then let's talk about it. Okay. So Jerusha, that's me. So do you know someone, regardless of how hard you try, they find something wrong with everything? So when I got online, people, of course, was shocked. I was like, but I need to do something different. So do you know someone who is committed to complaining, focused on finding fault in everything, and impressed with life imperfections? You know somebody like that? We all have people like that. So when I got online, I made the decision. I was like, okay, this is going to be different for me. And this is going to be different from people I know. But I didn't care. I was like, all right, it is what it is. I'm that person. I'm always ready to jump. I'm like, let's do it. And it was fun. And so that's why I encourage you to do things that make you uncomfortable. So it wasn't easy. I don't tell people it was easy. I've never said it was easy. It is fun though. And so especially when you love the results and you love seeing other people get what they want from it, it's a different level of working, And so these are the people that always see the glass half empty, the ones that talk about what you're doing differently and why you're showing up like this and why you're on TikTok and why is it that you're on Instagram. Okay, they can't see what you can see. And so if God gave you a vision, he gave it to you personally. It wasn't a conference call. He didn't give everybody else the vision. And so you see it. I think Steve Harvey said it best. Steve Harvey said, you cannot share your $1 million idea with small-minded people. And so I decided when I'm doing something big, I just do it. I don't even share it. You see it when you see it, right? So the best thing I can tell you right now, if you want to grow an account, and we'll talk about these ways on Instagram, how to get your carousels going. And if you want to challenge yourself, I would tell you, do not wait to show up differently January 1. Your time is now. Tomorrow is today. The time is now. I just start challenges on my own. Like I'm just like, okay, I'm going to start a 90-day run. Okay, I'm going to start a 6-month training. Okay, I'm going to do a 3-day ride. I just started And of course, you do all the things. I pray about it, but I just start. I don't get permission to be more successful. I just do it. So once you decide to change how you show up on Instagram, guess what? You're going to feel good about it. And so I'm going to give you several reasons why a carousel will bring more views to your Instagram, because Instagram and I have butt heads a lot. I revamped the account. I did all these things. I'm just like, Instagram is just not my best friend all the time. And so, yes, we want to go over these so that you can start changing what your Instagram looks like if you want more views on Instagram. So you better get your pen, get your paper. You better get ready to write it down, okay? So first thing I would tell you, very important, is establish your why. So why do you want to grow on social media? Why do you need to start a business? Why do you need to grow your business? Why do you want to be a 6-figure earner, 7-figure earner, 8-figure earner? Why? Set yourself up for success. So why is that important to you? For me, it's leaving a legacy for my boys, right? Or my entire family. And also just living a healthy life. And so healthy mind and body, very important to me. You want to be healthy and wealthy. The other thing that I can tell you before we get into it, hey, Tamara, thank you so much for joining me, is brand yourself as much as possible. Show up on social media and just keep branding yourself. So when you or people see you or they see your brand, they make the dots, they connect the dots. And so like Pretty People is my brand. So when people see me, they like, hello, pretty people. And so that became the brand because of you guys. And so I said, all right, let's keep it. There's a meaning behind it, right? We crown the people over here, which most people don't do. I want to crown my sisters. I want to celebrate you. I want to collaborate with you. I want to make those connections. And that's what being pretty is. We're not talking about your facial features. We're talking about pretty on the inside. So when you start branding yourself, make sure it makes sense. Like, what is it that you want people to know about you? Or when they see your colors or when they see your symbol or whatever, they connect it. So like when we see the swish, we know that's Nike. When we see the arch, the M, we know that's McDonald's. And so you got to continue to brand yourself on everything, okay? Now, very important, when you're branding yourself, you connect and utilize social media every single day. So every day on every piece of content, it says Pretty People. In every training course, everything that I put out, it says Pretty People. So that way people don't forget. For whatever reason, we got a short attention span sometimes. So you got to keep reiterating what it is, all the time. Now, I can tell you from experience that this is something you should already have, is faith. Have faith and trust the process. Remember to play bigger, think bigger, and make the impossible possible. And so I'm always thinking bigger. I get trapped sometimes just thinking. And so I have to act on it. And so I'm like all of you. I get discouraged like all of you. I cry like all of you. I get upset like all of you. Everything doesn't happen the way that I want it. And I experience the same thing. But I understand it's just a process. And I'm just like, Lord, when is my process going to be over? When am I going to get to the finish line of this chapter so I can start a new chapter? So I just want to tell you that I understand. And most people that you see or hear, you're like, oh, they don't understand. They've already made it. No. I truly understand the highs and the lows. I understand. So today we're going to be training on the benefits of using the carousel feature on Instagram. Did you tag 2 people and share the broadcast? Tag 2 people, share the broadcast. When I share, you share. That's how we change the world. And so go ahead and share the broadcast. If you're not following, make sure you go ahead and follow. Say, I need to follow Jerusha. I don't see people like her all the time. And so that was my main thing for showing up and sharing business tips. I don't always see people like me dropping gems like this. And I want to see you. I want to see you, Yolanda. I want to see you up here, Latasha. I want to see more of you sharing everything that you know, helping somebody else. And so I think it's important that we share the broadcast. Thank you so much for joining. Amy in the building. Hey, Amy, thank you so much for joining. We're talking about the benefits of using carousel features on Instagram. So I don't know if you're on Instagram, but that's what we're talking about today. Oh, bam, bam. Thank you so much. And so if you're not following, make sure you go ahead and follow as well. And so let's talk about it. So the carousel feature, Facebook, TikTok, okay, YouTube, the carousel feature allows you to post multiple images or videos in a single post, okay, which can be swiped through by your followers. And so here's some of the benefits, what I've learned in using the features, the carousel feature. Now, the cool part is, I don't know if you know this or not, the longer you get people to watch your videos or watch your post, right? The algorithm says, oh, they like this content. And so what the algorithm does is it continues to show that person more of their stuff to you. And so you'll notice once you watch somebody's video, they come up again. That's because you watched it for a certain length of time. Now, I heard it was about 7 seconds because our attention span is so short now. So I'm not sure if it's the same on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. But I do know you want to keep people watching for a short period of time so you come up in their feed again. So a carousel allows this to happen. Now, this is on Instagram. So benefit number 1, write this down. Tell a story in a carousel. One of the, I guess, biggest benefits of using the carousel feature is that it allows you to tell a story through a series of images and videos, and people keep watching because they want to see what's next. Now, if you're smart, you can also use the stickers to point like next, or you know that arrow to go to the next one and go to the next one. Now, I noticed on TikTok, they're doing like part 1 video, part 2, part 3. All of that is just to keep people on your page. Because once you watch part 1, now you're curious, well, what happened? I got to see the rest of the story. So now you got to go to part 2. And if it's very interesting to you, you go to part 3. So this is how you increase your followers. Now, it still has to be good content. So let's not forget the important part. It has to be relevant to your audience. So it just can't be anything. It has to be good. And so just imagine those same videos, okay, that you have on TikTok, part 1, 2, 3, 4. You can actually do that in carousels on Instagram. So you don't have to create new content. You can just break it down. Does this sound good? Yes or yes? So whether you're showcasing a product, sharing travel experiences, or highlighting an event, do it in 4 to 7 carousels. If you're doing on TikTok or videos, if you're doing like part 1, 2, 3, 4, you want to do that continuously until the story ends. Once the story ends, then you start another one. But the carousel feature allows you to give your audience a more comprehensive view of what you're sharing. And so I think it's important that more people use the carousels on Instagram, because I don't think we do it enough. Okay, you see major companies doing it, but you don't really see a lot of individuals using that carousel as much. So you can use the carousel to share before and afters. So once they see, if you have a product like me, for instance, I have the liquid collagen, right? And so you're going to see results with the liquid collagen. So I have testimonials. So what I could do is I could do a before and after image. I could do a step-by-step instructions, okay? Or even a collection of testimonials from my customers. And so what happens is I could have one customer with her testimony will be part one, and then slide the carousel testimony to a different customer with her experience, and people keep going. Okay, is there another one? Then testimony 3. Same thing if it's a video. Same thing. You can get your customers. Oh, I love the hearts. Heart me up, baby. You can do the same thing in video. If you're doing part 1, 2, 3, you have the customer send you a video. People are just have her get her phone and say, I love the liquid collagen, Jerisha. You know, I have joint discomfort before I started taking the liquid collagen. Now I don't have joint discomfort. I'm so excited. Get them to record it, send it to you in Messenger or however, text it to you. And all you have to do is have 5 customers, right? Like I said, 4 to 7. That's a good number of different stories or the images, right? And put them up. You will be surprised how many people watch. I did it and I was like, oh, it's working. And Instagram doesn't love me and this is working. Yes. Instagram is not my favorite. It's my favorite, but it's not my favorite, right? And so I was like, more eyeballs were on the storytelling, right? And I was like, this is interesting that everybody is doing it in terms of TikTok does it in that way, and then Instagram does it this way. And so what I would say is jump on board. Now, let's write this down. Thank you for the tips. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Make sure you're following if you love it. Okay, listen. Now, benefit number 2, it's going to increase engagement. So like I said, I've been working on Instagram, and TikTok came kind of easy during the pandemic. You know, my account grew kind of fast. Facebook was good for me too. Almost 150,000 followers. Like, so Instagram was slow moving. I'm like, what's going on, Instagram? So what I found, if you're doing the carousels, I don't know why I hit the stop button. Sorry about that. Hello, gorgeous. Thank you. You're welcome. So why did I hit the stop? What happened? So listen, the second benefit is it's going to increase your engagement by using the carousel feature. And it helps increase engagement on all your posts. Because even though they went through that carousel, now they want to see what you are all about. So like on TikTok, the same thing. When they see something, they go to your page like, let me check this person out. Everybody get a little nosy, a little curious. And so like, I want to see what this person is all about. What are they talking about on a regular basis? Because they may have liked the story or the carousel, but are they going to like you enough to follow you, right? And so they're going to go to your page. So make sure your content on your page represents who you are, what you do, how you serve. Make sure it's relevant to the brand. Okay. Now, if you don't have a brand yet, you're just building, that's okay. Still make sure it's relevant, because people go to people's pages to get something. Everybody's on social media to get something, whether they're getting laughter, some entertainment, they're getting educated like this, or they're being empowered. It makes them feel good. Everybody's here to get something. So make sure your page is a giving page, right? Make sure your page is not self-serving. A self-serving page is just pictures of me looking cute, right? But it could be pictures of me teaching people how to style. It could be pictures of me teaching people how to exercise. Pictures teaching people something, right? So it's not just self-serving, it's actually serving other people. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? So put yes or yes in the chat on Facebook, YouTube, yes, okay? Yes, TikTok. So by sharing multiple images or videos, you give your audience more content to interact with, and they're more likely to spend more time engaging with other posts that you have. Oh, this is a good one. Write this down. Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all all the good stuff tonight. Listen, because I have my business page here. I wanted to tell you guys, follow me on TikTok if you love this, because I go live at night here on TikTok. So let me just tell you another good feature about the carousel. It allows you to use multiple hashtags. So now you have the first picture or first video. You can use hashtags, right, that are relevant to who you're looking for or who you're serving. Then the next picture, you can have multiple hashtags about your profession, your titles, and then the other carousel picture will be about, who you're attracting, the hashtags. And you can do location tags. Now, location tags are good because if you live in Arizona, right, and you want to know, there's like, if I sold coffee, I would probably do a local coffee shop and figure out where that local coffee shop is and hashtag that. Because if I sold coffee, I want to know who's going to the coffee shops in my local area, because those are my people. So I want to be using hashtags, right, that the local name of this coffee shop or this smoothie shop or whatever it is that you sell, a vitamin store, I don't know, whatever. So this can help you reach a larger audience. Is that good? Say, Jarusha, I'm going to do a TikTok about this. This is some good stuff. Oh, somebody done gave me some roses. Thank you for the 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 roses. All right. Now, in order to do this, it does take time. So let me tell you, time is not something. Thank you for the hearts and the love. They're giving me the love on TikTok. Thank you. Now, has been my problem, is the time. Oh, my day gets gone so fast if I don't time myself. It just seems like a never-ending process. So I do have help, but I need more help, right? Especially when you're slow learning, it takes longer. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. So tonight we're sharing how important it is to use carousels on Instagram to get more engagement. And so I've already given a few tips if you missed it. Yeah. So the replay is on Facebook if you want to see the replay. But this is what I'm going to tell you. When you start doing your series 1, 2, and 3, or part 1, 2, and 3, or carousels or whatever, I need you to eliminate distractions and excuses. Okay? Because that was me. Like, I don't have time. I'm like putting up one post, knowing I know these strategies, but just feeling like it seems like a lot. So I had to change the way that I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you keep saying you want to help more people, but you're not making time, okay? Scheduling time to get to the peoples, to see more peoples. And so I want you to eliminate distractions and excuses. Let's do that. Can we all agree? That's what we need to do going into 2024. So you may have to. Now, some people, hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Yes, thank you for the roses. You were so sweet to give me all these roses. Thank you so much. Yes. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it, honey. Cha, I do not know why this thing stops on me, but we just keep it going. Yes, 7,000 to 10,000 steps is all I need. And of course, I drink 1 liter of water a day. I actually drink more than that, depending on the day. Like right now, I'm really parched, but I can't stop. The hair pharmacy is in the building. Hey, hair pharmacy, how you doing? Say hi, Jerusha. Hi, gorgeous. Make sure you're following if you get some great nuggets. If you get inspired, if you get motivated, just make sure that you're following so we can grow TikTok and you can see more people like me sharing business tips. Okay, we need to go from 50,000 to 100,000. So make sure that you're following. So I want you to eliminate distractions. You may have to unplug the TV. Okay, if I'm watching TV, I'm working. Like I'm not tuned into sitting down and watching a program. Unless, of course, it's 11 o'clock at night and I need to go to bed and I'm like lying there to go to sleep. But to spend days watching TV, it's really uncommon for me, okay? It's probably uncommon for people who run businesses. So you may have to unplug the TV. How many of you are willing to unplug the TV? Let's be honest. I know it's hard. Oh, yes, thinking of TV. I haven't even seen it all. I saw some of Tyler Perry's sisters, and I saw the Gary guy. He actually has is it a fiance or a wife? It's a fiance, and she's pregnant. And so I did happen to see the end of that. So I got to go back because I don't know what happened in the beginning. But we can get caught up in these shows, right? So I saw it because I have 2 monitors. And on one monitor, I can pull up television, and I'm working on this monitor. So if it's a situation like that, I want to make sure I'm utilizing my time and I'm multitasking, right? So I caught the tail end of it. So you guys got to fill me in if you watch it, Tyler Perry's sisters, because I would have to go back and figure out what happened. But I did see that part. So I thought that was pretty interesting to say the least. So yes, so you may have to unplug the TV. If you're that person that you can't do anything else, you might need to turn it off, okay? Turn off your notifications on your phone. I know people like me, like my phone goes off all the time. It just goes off all the time. So you got to turn off your notifications if you're supposed to be creating 10 emails, right? Or you're supposed to be creating 30 pieces of content. You might need to turn off your notifications on your phone if you stop and message everyone back, if that's distracting you. And turn off the ringer, okay, when you're working. Me at this stage, I'm a daddy's girl. My dad is often sick off and on. So I'm actually I don't like to turn my ringer off. Like I want to be available at all times just in case. So I don't feel comfortable turning my ringer off. But you can put it on vibrate, you can put it in another room, like whatever it takes, okay? Especially to do the thing that you need to accomplish. So what do you have to accomplish regardless of anything serious happening? So what do you have to accomplish today in your business that's non-negotiable for you to create these carousels, for you to create these series, for you to create these part 1s and 2s and 3s? What's non-negotiable? Like for me, if I schedule to go live, it's non-negotiable. I'm going live. If I schedule it, I got to do it. If I write it down and say, Jerusha, this is your schedule for today, I have to do it. If I say I'm going to talk to 50 new people today, like start 50 new conversations, not how they reply back to me, but me start 50 new conversations. If I write it down on my to-do list, on my IPA list, I have to do it. And so, because there's a conviction there. And so, yes. So what are your non-negotiables to make this happen now that you have this information? All right, let's talk about another benefit of this carousel. Benefit number 3. I'm definitely going to do a TikTok about this. Benefit number 3. I need you to understand it's going to show your brand. The carousel feature is also an excellent tool for showcasing your brand, okay, and highlighting your products, your services, the pretty people. You can use the carousel to share a collection of your products. And so, like I said, I almost slipped. I have 5 different formulas of the liquid collagen. This is just for 5 different formulas of the liquid collagen. I could do a carousel, collagen 1. This one is for your immune system. It's going to boost your respiratory system, right? Then I could do collagen number 2. This one is for your skin, your hair, your connective tissue. Then I could do collagen formula number 3. This is actually going to take away fine lines and wrinkles, and it's going to even your skin, your pigmentation. Then I could do collagen formula number 4, right? It's going to reduce joint discomfort. Then I could do collagen formula number 5. It's going to give you energy, stamina, and mental focus, right? So that is a carousel in itself. That was a good demonstration. And so, yes, so that gives you an idea. Now, because it's in the same family, it's all collagen, I wouldn't do like all these different products because people get confused really fast. But because this is still the same family, the formulas are different, but it's still collagen, right? So was that helpful? Yes. So show your product in action as well, or share customer reviews, like I said before, or testimonials, or just do it yourself. If you don't have customers yet, I don't even care. Like when I have new people, so I don't know if you know, I'm developing 100 new business partners, and they're like, well, I don't have any customers. Jerusha, I don't have any testimony. Do it yourself. Like, it's okay. Use testimonies from the team. Like, from your company, use the testimonials that are already there. Don't stress about you don't have it yet. Remember, I said we're going to eliminate distractions and, complaints. Okay, so yes, we're not going to do that. We're going to stay away from the complaint counter. That's what we're going to do. So don't worry about it. You can get customer reviews from the company and post that. So don't make this too hard. Like sometimes we overthink and do nothing, and we already know a confused mind does nothing. So I've been there. When I'm confused, I'm just sitting around and I'm like, I'm so confused right now. So yes, so that's why you got to write it down and act on it. Is that helpful? So if I'm blowing you away, you like, Jerusha, I'll teach this again because I didn't realize it was going to be this good either. So yes. But by using the carousel to showcase your brand, you can help your audience get to know you better and obviously build that trust and that credibility. And now they know you, like you, trust you. Now they're purchasing from you, all the things. Now that's like me showing up like this. I'm showing up to give value, so you start to know me. I'm showing up to give value, so you start to trust what I'm saying. You do it, you get results, you're going to come back. See, isn't that the name of the game? You get results, you come back. You go to a restaurant, you think it's good, you go back and you tell people, okay? You purchase the liquid collagen, it works, you tell somebody. So the goal is to get you to act on it, okay? And this is what I've learned. I say this quite often. Success comes with a work attitude and a work uniform. Success doesn't come to those who wait, okay? It's not going to come to your front door, baby doll, and knock on your door. It's not. I know what I'm talking about. It's not. Success does not come to those who wait. You can write that down. Let me tell you why. Waiting hurts. I know for sure. If you want to be more than what you are, you want to have more than you have, okay? You want to travel. I want to travel more. You want to take care of your parents. I want to take care of my parents more. You want to be able to afford to send your children to the best institution, the best colleges, the best universities, right? You want to be debt free, whatever it is. Can you relate? When are you going to pay the price? See, there's a price for this thing. You think it's almost 10 o'clock at night. I am showing up to share actionable business tips, tools, hacks, strategies, so we all win. That's dedication. I'm paying a price. So you got to pay to play. I grew up where we had like corner stores, and you could purchase something called now and laters, but we used to say now laters, but it actually says now and later. So you can pay the price now, or you can pay the price later. But I can tell you, my friend, you're going to pay. So are you going to pay the price now, or are you going to pay the price later? So you remember that candy called now and laters? And so my favorite now and laters was the grape. I used to love the grape. And of course, everyone loves the watermelon. So if you know what I'm talking about, you used to buy now and laters from the store. Put your favorite flavor in the chat. So let me know. Jerusha, my favorite flavor is lemon. My favorite cherry. We call cherry red, right? So what's your favorite? Banana was good. Everybody loves apple now laters. Y'all remember those? So yes, they have them now in the gas stations, but they're like hard. I remember the now laters being soft and chewy and so good, now they'll crack your teeth. I'm just like, this candy seems really hard. That's why I don't purchase it now. But you know what I'm talking about. Look at Vanessa. She's like, yes, watermelon's your favorite. Yes, lemon, banana. I'm trying to think. Those are my favorite, I guess. Grape was my favorite. We had all these different types of candy, jawbreakers. And then we had like lemon heads and Boston baked beans. And so all of these different types of candies. But anyway, so if you know about now laters, you're going to pay the price to be successful now or later, baby. That's what I've learned. You will pay. Okay. You can pay today. You can pay tomorrow, but you will pay. And so I said to myself, I might as well get it over with. So start right now. Tomorrow is today. Start right now. Don't wait till January 1. Start right now. Let's go. Let's go. You want to be a part of the 100? Put 100. Let's go. Let's do it. Yes, I love the hearts. Heart me up, baby. So yes, I'm trying to reach my goal on TikTok. So yes, you can give me an ice cream goal. Give me some coins if you got some value so far. So yes, so we got to make sure we start right now. Stop waiting for a date somebody told you was the first. Your first is in your mind. It's just a decision. You can start a business tonight. I can help you get started. Put 100 so we can talk about it. Matter of fact, until midnight, I got a 10% discount that I just thought about while we're talking about getting started. So if you're serious and you are ready right now type of person, you know you've been praying about it. And it just so happens you're listening to the sound of my voice right now. Okay, it might be your time. I think it is. Okay, it's not by accident. Everything's meant to be. It's on purpose. There's a lesson. So let's talk about it. Carl is in the building. Good to see you too. Yes, precious. All right, so let's talk about it. So put 100 because I'm currently developing 100 new business partners. If you want to work with me, you see me, you're like, oh, I want to do it. I want to build a business online. I want to attract people to me. I want to help more women. I want 100 women earning $100,000, changing 100 lives. Man, that says like, Georgia, like you guys don't understand. I got a little passion for certain things and certain organizations I want to help and things I want to do. So I just have big plans and I'm not worried about timing. I'm just worried about God's timing. Now I know I can't force anything. I got to walk this thing out. And so I'm just telling you, the time is now. It's time for you to do it. All right, so let me give you the other benefit of using a carousel on Instagram. Give you another benefit. Benefit number 4. Finally, the carousel feature can help you save time. Okay? Because, okay, guess what? You're creating that content one time. And so instead of creating multiple posts to share a series of images or a series of videos, you can use the carousel feature to share them all at one time, one post. So this can save you time and energy like me, while also providing a more comprehensive view of what you're sharing. And it keeps people on the page. So guess what? When you post again, it'll show up in their feed. So the carousel feature on Instagram is a powerful tool for telling stories. It's a powerful tool to increase engagement. It's a powerful tool to showcase your brand and, of course, save you time. So those 4 things are the benefits of you starting to do those carousels right now. So whether you're a business owner, whether you are an influencer or just a regular user on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok, the carousel feature can help you create more compelling content over time and engagement with your audience, with your people. So you guys are my people in a more meaningful way. So the only people that are going to be attracted to you, they're going to be your people. Okay, your vibe attracts your tribe. So don't be afraid to experiment with the carousel feature and see how it can benefit you over time. So don't be afraid to show up on a live. Don't be afraid to do something different. that you haven't done. So that's different for me. And so creating videos like in a series that people are doing on TikTok, that's different for me. And so, but don't be afraid to do it. Start right now. And it's going to save you time when people are binge watching your part one, your part two, part three, or just carousel after carousel. And so that's something that I learned to do. And so I'm going to be, hello, gorgeous. I'm going to make sure that I do more of it on Instagram because we got this love-hate relationship. We do good at certain periods of time with Instagram, and then other times we do nothing. And so we got a back and forth relationship. So Blue Pisces is in the building. Blue Pisces goddess, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. If you love this type of business tips, make sure that you're following. And so we had an opportunity to share with you all of the benefits of using carousels and all of the benefits of going through series, telling stories. And I just know that this is going to increase your viewership. And that's what most people want, right? And so let me just tell you what I know for sure. It's not enough to say, I want to do it. It's not enough to say, I think I can do it. It's not enough to dream about doing it. You create your destiny with your daily habits. And so when I did it, I realized I need to make this a part of a habit on a weekly basis, 2 times a week, or at least 1 time a week, do a carousel to create that habit. They say a habit is formed 21 days. I think it's more 90 days, but they say in 21 days, you can form a habit. And so you want to make sure it's a habit that you're creating for your business because it is an income producing activity. Write that down. I call it an IPA, income producing activity. And so you want to make that a part of your routine every single week in your stories, like however you want to do it. And so I've just learned that once I say, like now, I committed to TikTok 6 months, July 1st to December 31st, sharing business tips every single night for 5 nights for 6 months. We're already almost December 1st, right? So I've done 5 months of the consistency. And so it started to be a daily habit that I needed to go live. Like I could feel myself going, oh yeah, I got to go live. Like it was a part of the routine for the day. And so once you start doing something over and over and over, it becomes a habit, okay? And so the reason some people don't have the results that they want is because they waste time thinking about it instead of being about it. And so I didn't think about going live for 6 months. I decided going live for 6 months to grow this account from 50,000 to 100,000. Like, how do we get to 100,000 on TikTok? And so they said, go live. So here we are doing it. So the same thing with the carousel features that I told you about. The same tips. You just decide today what day you're going to do yours once or twice a week and just do it. Now, this is the thing I need from you. I need you to come back and tell me you did it. I'd love to hear your testimony because guess what? I share testimonials from you in my stories. And so, yes, I want to hear that you did these tips that I gave you, the benefits of doing this carousel, or if you're on video on TikTok, doing part 1, part 2, part 3, right, to increase your viewership. And so once that happens for you, come back and tell me about it. Send me a message in Messenger. Tell me about it. I'm going to post it in my stories. I'm going to celebrate you. I'm going to collaborate with you. I'm going to make that connection because that's what being pretty is. So hashtag to all the pretty people that crown our queens and kings. And so, yes, I think it's important that we share because knowledge is the new rich. Girl, I want to see you win. I love it. I love to see other people who look like me winning. You're winning. I'm loving it. I went, true story. I went on TikTok. I went on TikTok and I pulled up, say business tips, right? And so just whatever field you're in, motivational speakers, whatever you like, just go to search, pull it up. Do you see people like you? And if you can resonate with those people, great, follow those people. If you can't, you become that person. And so I decided, wait a minute. I've been an entrepreneur for almost 2 decades. I know a thing or two. Let me share these business tips with my peoples. Let me tell them it's possible that you can become super successful, right? If you put out great content and you use these skills, because all of this is a skill set. You can learn anything. And so I'm not tech savvy. So I give you hope. I promise I'm the worst when it comes to technology, but I have a voice. And so I decided to use it this way. So this tool called social media is not using me. I'm using the tool. Don't be a fool, use the tool. So you better write that down. So Jerusha said, don't be a fool, use the tool. Yes, good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So yes, she said collagen. Yeah, if you want the liquid collagen, just put collagen in the chat and we'll figure out which formula is best for you. So just put collagen, I'll send it to you. So don't worry, I got you. If you did your 7,000 to 10,000 steps, put it in the chat. If you drank 1 liter of water, let me know. And of course, 2 spoonfuls of the collagen every single day. All right. And so I will be here for you. Listen to your journeys. And so I hope that you got value. Let me know if this was good for you. If I just blew your mind, you're like, Jerusha. So that's what makes me show up and share all these things, because it's not enough people giving you the real. And so this is a whole, I'm going to do a TikTok on this. So yes, matter of fact, right after this, I'm going to do a TikTok on the 4 benefits of using a carousel feature on Instagram. Did you write the 4 features down? You did? Write it down. It's going to, first, you're going to tell a story. Number 1, it's going to increase your engagement. Number 2, okay, you're showcasing your brand. Number 3, write that down in the chat. Pretty person is putting this in the chat for me. And number 4 is saving you time. And so we went through all of those. If you wrote it down, thank you so much. Put that in the chat. You're on your way to seeing more growth in your business on your pages. So it doesn't matter if it's a video or a post, just do it. Just like Nike, just do it. Is that Nikki in the building? So if you love this type of content and you want more business tips like this, or you need to learn how to brand, you need to learn how to market, please make sure you follow. And then, of course, if you're in my group, you get to ask any business question. If you're in my Facebook group, you get to ask any business question, and I'll answer that question or I'll teach on that subject. So let me know if that's you. Tanisha's in the building. Good to see your beautiful faces. Is it Alita? Is that correct? How you doing? So yes, she said, I wrote it down. I need collagen 2 and 3. Okay. So if you need collagen 2 and 3, that's fine. Different formulas. We have 5 formulas. Just put collagen. I'll send you all the info. Love to answer your questions. I want you to have stronger, healthier bones, joints, connective tissues, tendons, muscles. Yes, we got to be healthy and wealthy. So not only am I a business coach, but I want us to be able to enjoy our money. We got to feel good. We got to travel. Yes. We got to go to other countries and teach people all the things that you know. So yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So my business page, I think this is your first time following me at night as I am walking on the treadmill. We get our steps in every single day. Yes. For me, she said, are you on a weight journey? I'm not on a weight loss journey for real, for real. I'm on one, but I'm not. So I like to lose my thighs, which has always been my problem. Them hips and thighs is real. But not enough to just eat salads or anything like that. But the cool part is the collagen, it does help you lose a few pounds as well. That's just a bonus. So yes. And I just want to have my heart rate up. That's why I'm walking, I run, I ride the bike. I just want to make sure I get my heart rate up. And as we get older, we need to keep doing exercise. She said, yes, I want collagen 5. That's the one I love. Formula 5 is for energy, stamina, and mental focus. So yes, put collagen TikTok, put collagen in the chat. If you know that's you too, just put collagen and I'll definitely send you the info about it. Oh, I love the hearts. Heart me up. So yes, this has been good, right? So I appreciate you guys. If you got value, make sure you're already following. If you like Jerusha, I need to know about the 100s. I'm gonna put, matter of fact, on Facebook. I can't say my number. Copy. I can't say my number out loud on TikTok, but I'm gonna put it right here in the chat. Let me see, can I do this? Yeah, hopefully. So if you click this link, I'm gonna put here, if you click this link, it's gonna take you and sending me open in a text. I'm gonna send you the info about the 100. If you want to learn more about the 100 new business partners, click here and text. Click here, open, because you're open to the opportunity via text. So I'm gonna put it in the chat for you if you're on Facebook. So that way you just click it, it's gonna send you to your text and just, you're gonna be able to send the word open, that you're open to listening to what the 100 looks like. And then I'll send you that information and we can go from there. So I'm putting it right here and then I'll put it on YouTube as well. Oh, it's on YouTube as well. So if you want to learn more about the 100 new business partner, just click here, open via text, and then you and I will be in conversation. And then I'll be able to tell you what that looks like, the commitment. If you want to make extra money, great. If you just need an extra $500, great. If you need to earn a 6-figure income, great. You know, whatever your goal is, don't go into 2024 not in action, right? So I want you to already be in action, not waiting to get into action. You got to already be in momentum so you can feel, right, the results coming in 2024 early. And so I just encourage you, if you love content like this and you've been struggling, make sure you tag your business bestie. We want her to win too. I'm big on telling your business bestie, telling your colleagues, your business partners. I'm big on share. Tell her, hey, this is what we're doing. We're doing it together. If you want that one-on-one coaching, I saw somebody say, do you coach? Yes, I have a 6-month coaching program, but right now I have a 3-day ride business course that you can jump in right now. It's 3 days with me, and I teach you all the strategies, the hacks, how to overcome objections, how to attract people to you, how to have unlimited leads. How many of you would love unlimited leads? Oh, thank you for the roses, blue Pisces. How many of you would just love unlimited leads? Like you're not looking for them anymore. So yes, put 3-day ride and I'll send it to you, but it's in my profile. Wherever my link tree is, I promise you, I have one link tree. You're going to see the 3-day ride. I want us to understand the basics of what we need to do to grow our accounts and to grow our businesses. It's too many people doing it. Why not you? And I'm just like, let's get it in. And so you got to have a level of commitment to do this. So 3-day ride, 3 days coaching with me. Let's talk about how we can get your business up and running in 3 days. You'll see results. The course is guaranteed. I've not had anyone say they didn't get what they paid for. I over deliver. As you can see on this free live, I gave you all this for free. So if you get this for free, imagine what you're getting in the 3-day ride. And so it's definitely underpriced because I want anybody to get in the ride. And so ride it with me for 3 days. And so this way I can show you how to find your peoples in the fan pages, how to find your peoples on TikTok, how to find your peoples on Instagram, how to find your peoples in Facebook groups. We need to know where our ideal prospects are. We don't know where our clients are. So we're just talking to everybody trying to get clients. But I know for sure, if I sell a liquid collagen, typically people who are in tune with their bodies, they are familiar with the collagen, right? And so, or they've heard of it. And so if they're probably shopping at a Whole Foods or a nutritionist store like Vitamin or anything like that, they are in tune with staying healthy. Those are the type of fan pages I want to follow. Why wouldn't I be following a page that already has health and wellness? Those people are already into keeping better health. Those people are already into, if it was weight loss and they're following Jenny Craig, they want to lose weight, right? So if I had a weight loss product, why wouldn't I be following a Jenny Craig, which has 7 million people? So I teach you where to find your peoples. And that's an example. In the 3-day ride, we go deep down, deep, deep. We go deep down because I take a select group of people who I can get to know your business. It's not just generalization like tonight, it's general because I don't know your business. But if you're in the 3-day ride, I get to find out you sell jewelry, hair, nails, lashes, real estate, services, financial. I get to know your business. I get to give you examples for your business. I get to send you to places that's going to work for your business. That's the beauty of having a select group of people that's ready right now. So the 3-day ride is December 12th, 13th and 14th. 3 days. 3-day ride, 3 days with me. The replays are available. I know most of you who follow me work a 9 to 5 like I did, and you getting your side hustle together. You're my peoples, right? So make sure you understand the replays are available. There's pre-recorded trainings as well. There's so many bonuses in there. I give you a list of books that I've read that you need to probably be reading to be more successful. I give you all these apps that are useful for you to shorten your learning curve. I give you also as a upgrade, you can get the follow-up ebook because you're going to have all these leads. Now you got to follow up. And so I have a follow-up ebook, which is an upgrade. And then, of course, if you want one-on-one coaching, like you want to be in my hip pocket, that's a 6-month coaching program. And so I'm like, come on, ride with me right here. We talking on the phone. I'm coaching you. I'm messaging you back. Like it's a one-on-one type of relationship. That's more of the 6-month. But if you just need 3 days, because some people just like I felt like I just needed 3 days, 5 days max. Just tell me what to do. And I start implementing. As I start implementing, I have questions. Now I know where you are. I can go find you. Now I can get in a bigger program. But for me, right, I'm the person I'm going to implement immediately. So if you tell me a hack, a trick, a tip, I'm doing it right now so I can see if that works for me. So if you want this in 3 days, I promise you, you're going to get more than enough. So put 3-day ride in the chat or message me 3-day ride. Put 3-day ride in the chat. I've been telling everybody for the next 3 weeks, we're going to be talking about the 3-day ride. Get in the 3-day rides. Let's train together. Let me show you what I know. Let me shorten your learning curve. It's so important for you to have unlimited leads. It's so important for you to know how to recruit like a top earner in 3 days. It's so important because social media isn't going anywhere. Can we agree on that? Yes, yes. Okay, good. So now that I've gotten my walk on, we're good. Got to go drink some water. Guess what? I'm doing good on my coffee. Debbie is in the building. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie is in the building. So if you love this, put 3-day ride. I love the fact that I brought in my business page. So if you love this business page, come on TikTok. We do it every night. So we got a thing going on. We like go together right now. So I wanted to try something different. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Stephanie is in the building. Hey, Stephanie, long time. Let's chat. So make sure you get in the 3-day ride in my business course. So 3 days working together so I can show you how to have unlimited leads, how to attract your ideal prospects. Yes, how to start conversations, how to convert those conversations, how to overcome objections, how to grow your organization. Yes, put 3-day ride so you can ride with me for 3 days. It's going down. It's the last training course for the year. It's the last business course for the year. So yes, I want to spend those 3 days with you, seriously focusing on your business. So going into 2024, baby, you excited, you're ready, you know what to do. Yes. And so I'm excited for you. Hey, Stephanie. All right, beautiful. I will see your beautiful faces on tomorrow. Yes, if you're not on TikTok, come on over here. This is where it goes down every night like this. We get to work together. Of course, Facebook, YouTube, same thing. If you're on my YouTube channel, just put 3-day ride or go to my profile. But the link is on YouTube. You could just click my link tree. Yes, I'm Jerisha. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. And I'll see you on the page. Yes, let's make it happen. She said, all right, 3-day rides. Let's go. It's the ride of your life.